Welcome, welcome, guys. Pull up a chair, make yourselves comfortable. Should we just jump straight into it this week, shall we? I saw a thing surface or resurface over the weekend that I wanted to take a look at. So it's a gun control thing. This campaign was actually quite clever, and it's called Thoughts and Prayers, and it's a short video, and it's actually quite powerful. To watch this, there's a little girl who's, she's playing near a swimming pool, and she falls into the swimming pool, but she can't swim, and so then she's flailing around in the swimming pool, obviously panicked. It's very dangerous, and the mum comes rushing out, and you think she's going to dive in and save the child, but instead she just drops to her knees and starts praying and asking God to save her kid, right? And then it says the number one cause of death for kids in America is gun violence. So, yeah, so you get the point, right? It's a sort of metaphor. It's a near perfect representation of the mechanics of America's gun problem. Anyway, the reason I bring this up is because it's such a perfect example of the don't look up-ification of Western politics now, isn't it? Like, here we have a problem. Guns. Semi-automatics. For sale. In America, where people could just have the gun if the background check isn't completed within 3 days. Like, it's insane. You talk about a country where people could just buy second-hand guns. Like, in some states, there's no requirement to run background checks at all on second-hand guns. So this is all of this is a huge problem. We know this. And the obvious solution is to mimic the approach that other countries have. Heavily regulate it. What was the front page of the New York newspaper? Do you remember that? And the big headline sprawled across it, it just says, "God isn't fixing this," right? So you have a problem and you have a possible solution, but the absence of that solution being, utilized is what is breeding campaigns like this one, like this video, this kid, this mum dropping to her knees and just praying that somebody saves the kid instead of actually doing something to save the kid. But instead of engaging with reality, the obvious solution there, the pragmatism that we would need people in power and influence to engage with, the don't look up thing kind of kicks in. And the opposing side of the argument, the NRA nuts, the MAGA nuts, all of that lot, they just tug on their braces. They strap on those red, white, and blue caps, and they take to the comment sections. Imagine being the sort of person that watches that and then replies like this. He goes, 18-year-olds are not kids. What? The kid in the video is not 18. Where has the 18-year-old thing come from? And even, out of context, if you're the kind of person that writes in a comment section, 18-year-olds are not children, I need to check your hard drive, son. Because the only people who normally say, "Well, she ain't really a child," is, raging nonceburgers. That's right. Prince Andrew and Prince Andrew supporters. Weird online Prince Andrew supporters. That's who say things like, "Well, she ain't really a child, though." Guns are not the number one killer of children, but they are. Guns don't kill people. It's just a barrage of lies, isn't it? It's like a burst fire hydrant of bullshit. Just like, guns don't kill people, really? Guns don't kill. Somebody tell Alec Baldwin. I think Alec is going to be happy to hear that news. Alec is going to be relieved. This video is disgusting. You grifters are horrible. Like, why is the video disgusting? If it just points out the ridiculousness of asking God for help when it's something that you yourself could be solving. How is that disgusting? If anything, you should be flattered. It's basically saying that you are godly, isn't it? It's basically saying that you have it within you to enact the glory of Jesus Christ, your Lord and Savior. Guys, well, that's blasphemy. Well, okay then. It's in the Constitution, and it's not gonna change. Fix the root cause of the violence first. That would make much more sense. Yes, it's in the Constitution. That is true. But the Constitution has been amended before. You know, it's not just there forever as it is. It's not like Christmas songs in the 70s, you know, like they just started growing and they tweaked them and they made some new... Oh, and then it's just time boxed forever. It can never ever change. Fix the root cause of the violence first, which with Republicans is always hilarious, I find. So it's like, oh, okay, let's do this dance then, you know. If you subscribe to the idea that a large proportion of gun deaths are the result of mental health problems, then wouldn't you be like, well, we should adequately invest in mental health then, right? Like, I mean, you say it's not down to the wide availability of these death machines, right? That's what you say. You also say we should hit the root cause, which is presumably the mental health of these people. So let's ask you a question. How much are you personally willing to cough up to treat PTSD, bipolar disorder, you know, broader public health funding so broke people can get the medication for their schizo-psychoactive disorder or whatever? How much are you willing to put up? Absolutely $0. Oh, fucking amazing. Amazing. But I thought you said it was about mental health, that we should hit the root cause. I meant sin.